Our knees carry us, literally, through life. From walking to running, crouching to climbing, they absorb shock, stabilize, bend, and straighten. Yet, strangely, we rarely think about their future until they ache. What steps we can take today to protect our knees decades from now. But this is not just an individual issue. Across the globe, knee pain and joint disease are rising dramatically, especially with aging populations, sedentary lifestyles, and higher obesity rates. Globally, osteoarthritis of the knee is among the top causes of disability. The Global Burden of Disease (GBD) study estimates that hundreds of millions suffer from knee and hip osteoarthritis, leading to pain, mobility loss, and reduced quality of life. In high-income countries, knee replacement surgeries are among the most common major surgeries. In low- and middle-income nations, access to joint care is limited, leaving many to live with pain untreated. Take Japan, for example. With one of the world's highest proportions of older adults, knee osteoarthritis affects a large share of people over 65, contributing to mobility decline and need for assistive devices. In the U.S., almost 10% of adults over 60 will undergo knee osteoarthritis symptoms. Knee replacement surgeries are projected to rise by 143% by 2050. In India, the rising prevalence of obesity and sedentary work habits is increasing knee strain in younger people. Even in rural communities, heavy agricultural work with squatting, carrying loads, and uneven terrain contributes to early joint damage. The science behind knee wear is well studied. Our knee joint is complex. Bones, cartilage, menisci, ligaments, synovial fluid, and supporting muscles. Over decades, repeated stress, microtrauma, inflammation, cartilage thinning, and misalignment can lead to degeneration. Obesity places extra load. Every 1 kilo of body weight adds about 4 kilos of force across the knee during walking. Weak muscles, especially quadriceps and glutes, fail to support joints. Poor footwear, uneven surfaces, high-impact sports, and injuries compound damage. But many of these risks are modifiable. The article outlines scientifically supported methods to protect knees, maintain a healthy weight, strengthen supporting muscles, especially quads, hamstrings, glutes, use proper movement mechanics, knees aligned with feet, avoid twisting under load, use strengthening and flexibility exercises like isometric holds, low-impact cardio, swimming. Wear supportive footwear. Recover well. Rest, anti-inflammatory diet, adequate sleep. Early intervention for injuries rather than letting them fester. Let's bring in global perspectives. In Nordic countries, joint care and preventative physiotherapy is widely integrated into public health programs. Walking paths, low-impact sports, joint health education help reduce burden. In Australia and New Zealand, programs targeting older adults include muscle strengthening workshops, fall prevention, and subsidies for physiotherapy, reducing knee-related disability. In parts of Africa, where medical services are scarce, local clinics now combine traditional movement exercises with strength training to help farmers preserve joint health into older age. It's not just aging. Lifestyle shifts matter. As cities grow, more people shift from physical labor to sedentary jobs. In Brazil, for instance, sedentary time among urban adults has increased significantly, correlating with rising knee complaints. In China, the shift from rural to urban living also brings new biomechanical stresses: parking garages, stairs, escalators, and long walks. All these demand more of knees unprepared for the change. Here is where deeper reflection enters. The Quran teaches us to care for the body as trust from the Creator. In Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 195, we hear, "And do good. Indeed, Allah loves those who do good." Caring for our physical health, preserving mobility, is part of goodness, not self-indulgence. Also, Surah Luqman, chapter 31, verse 14, states, And we have enjoined upon man to be kind to his parents. His mother carried him with hardship. Kindness to others includes caring for one's own body so one can serve, walk, be present, not become a burden. Moreover, Surah Al-Mu'minun, chapter 23, verse 51 says, O messengers, eat from the good foods and work righteousness. Good foods remind us to nourish our bodies wisely. Anti-inflammatory diets, nutrients for cartilage, omega-3, vitamin D, collagen, avoiding processed foods that promote systemic inflammation which worsens joint degeneration. Let's dive deeper into supportive science. Randomized clinical trials show that quadriceps strengthening reduces pain by 30 to 40% in knee osteoarthritis patients. Aquatic therapy, resistance bands, and low-impact cycling help without stress. Use of knee braces or patellar stabilizers in early degeneration can slow progression in some cases. Also, regenerative medicine, stem cell injections, platelet-rich plasma, are experimental but hold promise. Preventing injury is also key. Strategies like movement training, neuromuscular control, pivot control programs are used in sports medicine to reduce ACL, meniscal injury, injuries that predispose to early osteoarthritis. In youth sports globally, programs like FIFA 11 Plus or PEP, Prevent Injury, Enhance Performance, have reduced knee injuries among soccer players, spreading to schools in Europe, Latin America, Africa. One caution: structural alignment matters. Flat feet, knock knees, anatomical imbalances place stress. Gait analysis, orthotics, corrective exercises can help mitigate stress points. Another emerging global tool: wearable sensors and AI analysis. In Japan, smart knee braces analyze movement and recommend corrective feedback. In the US and Europe, telehealth physical therapy uses motion capture to coach form. In India, startup apps gamify joint health exercises for urban dwellers to integrate into daily routines. Of course, not all knee problems are preventable. Trauma, genetic predispositions, inflammatory diseases like rheumatoid arthritis require medical care. But even then, prevention reduces severity and delays progression. So, how to future-proof knees? Step by step. 1. Start early. Don't wait until pain. Build strength in youth and adulthood. 2. Preserve movement variety. Walking, swimming, light resistance, yoga. Avoid too much monotony or only impact sports. 3. Watch weight. Every increment makes a difference in force. 4. Fuel smartly. Anti-inflammatory diet. Avoid processed sugars. Ensure nutrients for joint tissue. 5. Pay attention. Knee pain, swelling, stiffness, not normal. Early physiotherapy, imaging when needed. 6. Stay mobile. Even in aging, keep walking, stretching, resisting decline. Globally, integrated health systems must include joint health in primary care, education, prevention, subsidized physiotherapy, community exercise programs, all public health strategies. Countries with aging populations, Japan, Germany, Italy, lead the way. Others must adapt early to avoid crisis. In closing, your knees are small but vital. They carry you through life's paths, literal and metaphorical. With wisdom, movement, and care, we can protect them. The Quran's teachings remind us that caring for our bodies is part of responsibility. Taking small steps today, strengthening, nourishing, moving, can echo through decades of health. May we walk with strength, ease, and purpose, future-proofing our knees so they carry us into the years ahead.